the R announcing value 0.7 indicate that this difference is significant. Next one. Also, there is a difference in terms of species diversity between the two lake forest area. With Buyan had more species diversity index compared to the Tamblingan. Next slide. So this is the result of my simple analysis. So basically, these species are the species that are responsible to the dissimilarity between the size of the forest in the Buyan and the forest in the Tamblingan lake area. With Panicum reptans is the highest contribution. Next one. And this is the result of my canonical correspondence analysis. So basically, this CCA diagram show that the species are mainly distributed along the two environmental gradient, namely slope and altitude. So basically, overall, the species that are located on the right side of the vertical axis are the species that are affected by altitude gradients, and the species that are located on the left side of the vertical axis are the species that are less affected by the elevation. And also, the species that are located on the above side of the horizontal axis are the species that are affected by a slope gradient, and the reverse was true for the species that are located below the horizontal axis. Next one. And this is the value of eigenvalue of the CCA ordination. So you can see that in the axis 1, which is altitude are capable to explain about 42% of the total variability in species, with the correlation value of 0.8 or 0.9. And axis 2 is a slope, and slope is capable to explain about 19% of the total species variability, with the species and environmental correlation about 0.7. Next one. So in conclusion, the forest area in these two lakes, although they are located near to each other, they just separated by the so-called Telaga Air, they have different species diversity rate and community composition. And these species, Panicum reptans and until this Graykinia, are the species that were mainly responsible for the difference and distributed mainly along to the gradient, namely elevation and slope. Next one. And the Buyan forest had higher species diversity rate based on Shannon diversity index when compared to Tamblingan Lake. And so the restoration and or rehabilitation in the form of reintroduction to reintroduce and replanting native or local species is proposed to conducted in Buyan to conserve the ecosystem and prevent exotic species to become invasive and dominate the area. Thank you.